Gotcha.
So this time we went to Franco's. We all bought pizza, sat down, and the owner of the establishment came up to us and was like, "Hey, who dropped a 20?" And we were all honest as fuck. And we're like, we don't, none of us did. And he's like, "How about this? I'll split it with you. $10, I'll get $10, you get $10. Everyone wins."
Was it Jake Annell?
It may have been Jake Annell.
I think it was Jake Annell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was one of us.
About it. Maybe
Jake
Garrett
Annell?
Christofoli.
One of us.
I wonder if they were all sitting. They weren't sitting with you and I. It was you and I sitting at one booth, and they were like across from us or something.
There were 4 people at our booth, and I think we had more to our party, possibly at other tables.
Probably.
I wonder how many times he's heard the Jake Anal joke.
Oh, too many probably. He doesn't even laugh at it anymore. It's like when someone calls me Graham Cracker. I'm like, never heard that
How
one.
could you
when
laugh
people
at
call
that?
me Jake Jones?
I know, that's ridiculous.
No, it happens like Jake Jones. It's like they somehow squeeze it into one syllable.
Oh, yep.
I know exactly when I'm encountering somebody that I know because like Jake Jones, like super fast and super abrupt in public.
I hate when people say my full name like out loud at the
Graham
bar.
Barney.
Hey, it's Graham Barney. It's like,
G Barnes.
Everyone looks at me and it's like, fuck you. Fuck all of you. No, not really.
Was Tim Jondrew there? I remember I had a crazy experience with Tim Jondrew.
Yeah, it was definitely Connor Wolf was there, and it was the 4th person, either Jack Manna, Jake Annell, or Ben McElroy. One of those 3.
Who else hung out with Connor at the
Jack Manna, Stubba,
Linus,
Rob, all the good nerds.
Yeah, I don't what even was that Harborfest? Was that our senior year? That must have been our senior year.
I think it was like earlier in our career, man.
Earlier
in our
it could have
adolescent
been
career.
Junior year.
Yeah, 10th or 11th grade, like we were all just meandering. Literally had nothing better to do other than go get pizza.
Yeah.
So those were the good times though, when you just had nothing but a quest for pizza.
Yeah, I miss
Harborfest
was when it wasn't about like getting super fucked up, and it was just about enjoying having the whole city be.
It feels so weird walking by all the main stands and all the high schoolers are just chilling around. Good vibrations.
That's why I don't like Harborfest.
And I look at it, I'm like, that used to be me. It's like crazy how like everyone's doing the same thing.
Yeah, the mob. The mob of high schoolers, and then like the 12 people that are our age.
Yeah, there's one like giant group, one like almost a circle.
Yeah,
like a pit, basically, of a bunch of fucking high schoolers.
Yep.
I remember at a time they didn't give a fuck about underage drinking because they couldn't control it, and they were just like, as long as no one leaves this park with booze, it's okay. Type thing, where they were just a lot more lenient. They've been cracking down the last few years from what I remember of like you can only drink beer inside the gated area, but they used to not give a fuck.
I think it's just beer that they have a problem with because you could buy wine slushies and just walk around with them.
Oh, true.
But I think it's because they're in containers and they don't know that it's a wine slushie.
True. Or you just make your own drink like a boss like everyone else does.
Those lemonade cups that come in clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Undercover.
I had a buddy that it was fucking Josh Dem, the last Harborfest.
Oh, jeez.
He was walking around and he had a fucking one of those giant
Bahama Mama drinks?
No, it was a giant. What fucking brand is it? Thermos. I don't know. Some sort of thermos.
Yeti?
That was huge. Yeah. And he had fucking like pina colada made in the thermos, and it had like the cup attached to it.
Oh,
so like, come to me, he's like, "Do you want a pina colada?" I'm like, "What?" He just pours one out, and I take a sip, and it's just like a fresh pina colada.
Being prepared, damn. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah.
I didn't get too drunk this last Harborfest.
I don't really like it.
Yeah, there's only been one year where I got really drunk.
I don't even remember what I did this Harborfest. I'm pretty sure I was broke, honestly. You and I hung out. It was me, you, Vinny, and Katie hung out the one day.
I saw this one band, Sly and the Family Stone, and they're
awesome.
They were more of a funk band, and I'm watching it with my friends, and there's like families around with kids. And this guy was like, "Yeah, we're going to do some Louisiana cooking with this song, put some spices together and blend it up, because you know, Louisiana cooking is like LSD in California. You just can't get enough." And I'm looking around, and there's like families around me. I'm like, did he just fucking say that? Like, it was nuts. He's right, but it was, it was something else. I'm like, there's families, sir.
When you're right, you're right.
You're right. Fuck who's
got
around.
us there.
Oh, fucking A.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
My favorite Harbor Fest was it the summer I was going into college? No, it was the summer after I was out of college. And I watched a guy get the shit beat out of him by like a 13-year-old. This kid I was friends with in high school. Zeb.
Yeah.
Zeb?
I was at that Harbor Fest. I was at Harbor Fest before I left, dude.
Yep.
That was the one you hugged me. You're like, dude, I love you. I'm gonna miss you. Blah 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 blah. And
the best Harbor Fest
he was on that
time.
Brandon kid's porch talking shit to everyone.
Yeah, him and I were there all because I went there the Thursday night and it was just a kickback, like just whatever. And then the next night, the next day, I showed up there with a 30 rack and like a bottle or two, and Zeb was the only person there besides Brandon and I think Dwayne, who lived there. I'm like, yeah, if you guys just want to hang out till like shit starts, it's fine. So it's like, oh, cool. And I sat on the porch with Zeb from like 12 o'clock in the afternoon until like 9 o'clock at night. And they kicked him out because he was getting so hammered and like shit talking people.
People were just like, please kick the shit out of him. Someone just like,
yeah.
And he would talk shit, and then when someone would like look at him and be like, what the fuck you say? He'd be like, oh, I'm just joking. Or blah blah blah. He like pussy out every time. But yeah, he got knocked out by like a young kid,
like a 12 or 13-year-old. He went there. They kicked him out, and he walked down that street, Ontario Street. He was walking towards 104. And there was another house party going on like 2 blocks away, and he just went into the house, and like it was all cool. And then he like shoved this kid, and he didn't realize it was a kid, I guess. And it was fucking Dan's brother, Nick. Nick Holbert fucking punched him in the face.
Mike
Tolbert. Got in his face. That was an awesome night.
Yeah, I remember people were talking about it the next day, and that kid was just like acting wicked troll. He was like, "Yeah, I knocked him out."
Yeah, we went to Brandon's the next day, and he was like, "Yo," they're like, "He can't be here. I don't know who this is." And he goes, "I'm the one that knocked out Zeb last night." He's like, "Really? Come right in." And like Zeb was being such a dick the whole night, and just got one pieced by like I think Nick had to be like 17 or 18 at the time.
Yeah. He's a scrawny little kid. Looked younger. But yeah, it was a crazy time, man. I'm glad shit didn't get worse.
Yeah.
I remember I drove Jess to lap home, and she was like, I went to go pee in the bushes inside of Miranda's house.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
There's a girl there in front of me puking, and I'm like, she almost got pissed on. And she's throwing up. I get her in her car. She has one flip-flop. We go back the next day, and there's just a flip-flop just chilling on the side of the house and a pile of vomit. She's like, nope, I think that's retired, sweetie.
Yeah, I don't look forward to Harbor Fest anymore after this last one.
I go there for the food, maybe catch a band. Other than that, I don't like to be. I'll walk. Fuck driving around that monstrosity.
Yeah. I basically only go for the Spud Shack, and that's it.
Yeah.
I go for a gyro, man. They're good. I'll eat a gyro all day long.
A gyro.
It gets bad. It just gets so bad.
The age-old debate.
Yep. gyro. What's fun about it, bro? No. Yeah, that's good nonetheless. Just fuck what it's called. It's good. Tzatziki. When they don't put too much on, it's good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what things are called.
Yeah. You put things in little boxes. Like labels and identities. It's such a big deal.
It's like
sorry.
It's like calzones versus strombolis. It's like
True.
They're more or less the same thing.
Yeah. But what?
I thought strombolis were like a dessert.
I think that
that's
one
a cannoli.
has.
Oh.
I think that one has sauce in it and the other doesn't. Or like a stromboli doesn't have sauce. So like a calio is like a stromboli technically.
Only stromboli I've
calio
had.
So bad right now.
Only stromboli I've ever had has like a sausage meat in it, and I think it's made with like a specific type of sausage and cheese in it. I think calzones are just like balls to the wall, no limit.
Right.
Put whatever you want in it. I don't know. I may be wrong. It would be worth a Google.
Yeah. But then I'd have to do that.
Let's get it.
Yeah, Graham's got it. I'm not fucking.
Hey Siri,
Macchiato.
what's the difference between Stromboli and calzone?
I found something on the web about what's the difference between Stromboli and calzone.
Yeah, you better. What do I pay you for?
You don't pay me at all.
Rarely do you walk into a pizza joint with the intention of buying anything but a slice of pie.
What?
However, on
Get
occasion,
the fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
However, on occasion, you may be lured by the sight of other delicacies on display. And when you see these delicacies, you may wonder exactly what they are and how different from what.
If it was rare, they wouldn't offer other shit. That pisses me off.
A Stromboli is closer to a sandwich than a pizza if is commonly filled with different types of cheese, Italian meats such as capricola or salami. And these are trying to stay healthy, vegetables. These ingredients roll into a loaf and baked. Okay. Key distinction between calzone and the Stromboli is that the sauce is on the inside of a Stromboli. Yeah, you're correct. And served on the side, and the sauce is usually served on the side of the calzone.
So,
Calio's is calzones.
yeah, I guess so.
You
But
get sauce put
Strombolis
in.
are like Hot Pockets then.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But more calzone shaped and bigger. But yes. You could pass off a Hot Pocket as a Stromboli.
Hey, baby, when I come over to my house, we'll have a nice candlelight dinner. I'll make you some homemade Stromboli. Just Hot Pocket in the toaster oven.
Class.
Or Lean Pockets. Lean Pockets are good, too. They have bacon, egg, and cheese Lean Pockets. They also have...
Are they good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
That
yeah. They're
sweet and
good. They're
sour-
so fucking good.
I had a banquet meal of sweet and sour chickens. Dank. It's one of my favorites.
I like the General Tso's chicken that you cook that comes with a bag of rice. And to cook the rice, you poke a hole in the bag and throw it in the microwave.
Oh, we're
That's
ever had
genius.
the microwave, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, banquets actually. I mean, it's probably bad for you.
Oh,
It has
guaranteed.
to be.
It's dank.
It's basically got cancer built in.
Kid cuisine.
cancer in the microwave.
Featuring less cancer.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hell yeah. But yeah, we love food. We always talk about it. Why not? What else is there to talk about? Fuck.
When you eat kiwis, do you eat the fur on the kiwi or do you take the skin off?
I usually take the skin off.
The fur.
Get the fuck out.
I usually spoon it, dude. I cut it in half, spoon it out like a bowl.
Like a bowl.
Like a bowl, dude. Like a pasta bowl with no pasta and a kiwi.
Oh my god, pasta bowl.
They used to be dank, dude. Or at least, like, they were the thing when they came out.
I wish they still did
Yeah.
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, you can make your own to where you can do that.
I know you can make your own macaroni and cheese. They sell it in boxes.
Well, no, I'm talking about Domino's specifically. They had a 3-cheese mac and cheese bread bowl pasta when it came out.
Yeah, they don't have it anymore, do they?
No, it's not a special. Now you have to make it. Like, when you make your own pasta bowl, you can do it.
What?
Yeah.
They're smaller now. They used to be bigger than they are.
Yeah.
Same with the lava cakes.
And your box used to be soaked with butter. Like,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Bread bowl. It's nuts.
My favorite thing is Pizza Hut chicken wings because they come in like a little
The
globe
the weird.
and all the sauce is in the bottom and
And
you
you
shake it up and it
Oh,
covers the wings and all the sauce.
damn. Okay.
It's fucking awesome.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Domino's chicken wing pizza is the best pizza on their menu.
I really like the Krusty Krab pizza.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Is the pizza for you and me? The crusty, yeah, pizza. Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah. Cheese, cheddar cheese, feta cheese, shredded parmesan. What? What?
Yeah.
You can only have 3 toppings in the mac in your pasta.
They don't go balls to the walls anymore.
You
That's
can't go
fucking
more than that and
stupid.
pay
You can't-
for it.
Nope.
Bitches.
Reduce the number.
It's because they're smaller bowls.
Yeah.
They can't fit it all in there.
I like Domino's sandwiches. You ever have like an Italian
Oh,
sandwich?
dude,
from
the buffalo
Domino's?
chicken one.
Oh, yeah.
The Mediterranean vegetable one's pretty dank too.
Buff chicken.
Buff chicken, that fucking shredded chicken, dog.
I want a Doc chicken sandwich.
Take steroids type of chicken.
The fucking John Jones chicken.
Over.
Fucking David Ortiz chicken.
Hey.
Fucking Andy Pettit chicken. Fucking chicken.
Chicken with names in front of it.
I want a Droideka chicken.
Yeah, they should do that. They
So-
should farm droidicas
I guess.
for their meat.
G-Eazy and French Montana went together on this song, and literally I don't like the song, but the first 15 seconds, he goes, you know what, it's real when you hear that, heh, and me and my coworker just every day, heh, just back and forth to each other, see if I can find it.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts is eliminating foam cups worldwide in 2020.
Good.
Oh, like this one?
Yep, keep it. It's gonna be a keepsake.
Yeah, see if I can find it. Literally the
Sell it on eBay.
first 15 seconds.
Montana. You know when you hear that?
That's the only good part of that song.
That's the highlight. Good thing to get it out of the way early,
Yep.
so you don't have to get invested.
Yeah. Eh. It's great. It's great.
I like when the songs just get the good part out of the way.
Yeah. When the best song on the album is the first song, you'd be like, all right. Yes. No soul searching required.
There's a lot of albums with just one song. It's a shame.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like you go through and you're like, oh, you like. It's funny when you go to buy an album and you only recognize one song. You're like, I'm not gonna buy the album for this.
Yeah.
For one track. I actually had Master of Puppets in my hands today. I was thinking about buying it because it's a legendary Metallica album.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
I
one
was
is
like-
that? I'm sorry.
Master of Puppets.
Yes.
I was like, damn, I should really get this. Like $5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't.
Sorry.
Get the fuck out.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
But it's like there was a lot of CDs that I bought back in the day for like one song, and sometimes you end up liking other ones, which is the whole purpose of it, really.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the things you don't get anymore, though, because nobody buys albums anymore.
It's by songs.
Yeah, you just buy the song that you know, and that's you don't really get to hear anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I remember buying All Killer No Filler by Sum 41 for the for Fat Lip, and that was the only song I wanted. And then I ended up liking the rest of the album.
Hmm.
And then they put out fucking like Chuck or whatever, and that was a really good album too. That's an underrated. I guess they're not underrated, but I think Chuck is like one of the best Sum 41 albums. They had like a lot of parts that were like super heavy that didn't sound like Sum 41. They sounded like Metallica at some parts. There's one song on there that's like almost like a Metallica song. It's like a thrash song. It's really cool.
I've never listened to Sum 41, I don't think.
Can't say I have either. I'll have to
Yeah.
check them out.
Same.
You're blowing it.
I remember doing that as a kid. I bought the Red Hot Chili Pepper album, By the Way, exclusively for the song Can't Stop. And I ended up liking,
Or the song By the Way.
or the song By the Way. I ended up liking other songs off the album more than Can't Stop and By the Way.
Yeah.
Like On Mercury, Minor Thing, Tear, Universally Speaking. It's a good album. It's good all around. Red Hot Chili Peppers are cool because every album is almost a different sound.
Yeah.
Like you got Blood Sugar Sex Magic is like it's like a weird sort of Beastie Boys kind of, not Beastie Boys, but it's sort of like a really alternative punky sound. And then Californication just sounds like California rock. And then you got By the Way, which is like somber soft rock. What was the other one? Stadium Arcadium.
Mm-hmm.
That album's like an hour and a half long.
Nice.
I've never listened to that one. I've only listened to like 4 or 5 songs off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then
I gotta do that.
I'm With You, I think is one, which was a bad album. And then the newest one was The Getaway. That one was fantastic.
I haven't heard that.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Sounds
Wait, you recognized it from that?
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
It sounds good.
We will find a way tonight, alright. That one. It's a revolution. It's a but I can't remember when.
I only really know Californicated. I gotta listen to more.
Red Hot Chili Peppers is the only band I like more than Pink Floyd.
Word. Yeah, they're really good.
That's my impression.
Dream of California. I like Led
California?
Zeppelin a shit ton though.
Brought to you by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hot when you cut them up and put them in a stew. Also optimal on pizza and in your tomato sauce. Can be blended and mixed with chicken, beef, other such goodness. If you're gonna enjoy Red Hot Chili Peppers, do it in the comfort of your own home.
That was the whole solo. We did a good job. I also like the one song that goes, get on top. Get on top. Hit me. Come get me.
Oh yeah.
You ever hear that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah.
stupid. It's
I
just,
can see why you put Beastie Boys in there because he's like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Come here. Get it now. Kick, punch, chop, block.
I still think "By the Way" is my favorite one. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on. Heavy flow.
I love like the intense part of the song. It's like, bow, wow, wow, and there's that
yeah.
like sheriff's whistle in the background.
Cop, chop. Go, pace. Head, butt. Skin that flick, she's such a little DJ. Flip that trick, you want another replay. That one, whatever the fuck he says, like, none of it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like Aesop Rock, like he just says shit to say shit.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? It's
That's
like a
what-
word
I
salad.
like some of Aesop Rock's flow, but his material is just like that's interpretable as fuck, and like I can't do it.
You know, it's so hard to, like, you have to listen to his songs over and over and over and over and over again in order to understand what he's actually talking about.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's so weird. You ever listen to Aesop Rock?
Yeah, there's like I feel like with rap I have to read the lyrics
Yeah.
because a lot of times they're telling a
Especially
story.
with Aesop, because Aesop, you have no idea what he's ever talking about. He has the record for most unique words in
Yeah.
rap or in all music, and he's like 8,000 unique words ahead of like second place. Which I think
listened
is like Method Man
to
or something.
I listened to this guy called Graydon Square,
Yep,
and he's like
he's pretty good.
really like philosophical. He's like scientific, and he's also like atheist.
Yeah.
So like that's like a lot of his
Did
material.
Brian show you him? Because Brian
Yeah,
showed me
yeah.
that guy. Yep.
Yeah, he's really good. And then Windmills is really good too. He's another like kind of unknown rapper. It's this like I don't know. There's only a few that I really like.
For rap,
Yeah,
I like Aesop. I like. You showed me Atmosphere when we were younger.
Oh, yeah.
Atmosphere's
Ritz
awesome.
Ritz is pretty good. I like
Oh,
Ritz the rapper.
Just a new guy on
No idea who that is.
Rhyme Sayers came out a few years ago. Evidence, he's on Dilated Peoples.
Yep.
He's been killing
Evidence
it lately.
is good.
Yeah.
Clipping. Brian showed me Clipping. He's awesome.
It's rare that I find good hip hop or rap that I actually like, get into.
That's
Yeah.
not just like
Mm-hmm.
mumble rap
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
trap.
I hate that.
Do
shit. Do you guys, do
Like
you guys
that
want to
shit.
drink a bunch of lean and make an album because everyone else is doing
We
it?
could do it like that. We already did. We didn't even need lean.
Yeah.
We just made a whole album.
Yeah, we just gotta split that into tracks and release it.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee. Look at me.
I don't know. I think my harmonies are on point today.
This went off the rails so fast. It's just fuck.
Oh, fucking A, gentlemen.
This is what happens when we get into music conversation.
You know that song was like internet, not the one like it was more like you know.
You know, it's always funny when like a band covers a song and makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when Disturbed covered Land
Sound
of Confusion.
Silence. Sound of Silence.
Land of Confusion.
Sound of Silence.
Land of Confusion.
Oh, what's the other one I was thinking of? Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal.
Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt by Nine Inch Nails
Yeah.
is actually superior.
Maynard James Keenan, singer of Tool, has been releasing some songs lately. They're just like classic covers, like Rocket Man and a few other ones. They're actually half decent.
Yeah. Iced Earth did an album called Tribute to the Gods, and they did a whole bunch of covers. That was pretty cool. They did like Iron Maiden covers and stuff like that.
Word.
Between the Buried and Me has
Between
one.
the Buried and Me has one called The Anatomy of, and it's like it's got like Pink Floyd, and
Isn't
they cover all kinds of shit. on
Motley
there.
Crue on there?
Yeah.
Kickstart Your Heart, right?
Metallica.
Metallica's
They covered
on
like a bunch of bands that they were like influenced by, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Dream Theater has a song on one of their albums that's dedicated to Rush. It sounds exactly like a Rush song. It's called The Looking Glass. It starts off, and it sounds... I'll just play the first couple seconds of it.
Nice.
But it has that, like, Alex Lifeson sort of effect on the guitar, where it sounds just like a Rush song. If I can find it here.
Yeah.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and it's a line out. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
It's pretty rushy.
Yeah.
Is this Sweet Child of Mine?
Yeah. Sweet
Yeah.
Child of Mine 2.
But it has that, like, it's just a scale, but it just...
It's pretty rush.
It's pretty rushy. I don't know.
What is that from? I love it.
I
Did
don't
you just
know,
make
I
that
just-
up on the
yeah,
spot?
just-
I'm a bee.
Just another goddamn douchebag in a Grateful Dead
It's
shirt.
got to be from something. I feel like there's every bit of content has been made
Let me
already.
Google it.
Type in
I'm
I'm
a
a bee.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
I'm a bee, baby. Oh, boys.
What's the Kill Switch Engage? Kill Switch Engage
Holy
did
Diver.
Holy Diver, yeah. That was the other
Oh,
one.
yeah. Kill Switch.
That was a good cover.
Killing that switch.
Although Dio's great, so it's hard to
I like the Kill Switch version way more, to be honest.
Yeah. It's a little
It's
definitely
easier to
heavier.
digest.
It's also newer, so it's like mastered better.
Hang on.
Some of those older albums, like, they have a feel to them that, like, you can't get anymore. Like, if you listen to old Judas Priest or something, like, you
Yeah.
can't get that feeling
that
anymore.
raw music.
Because it's not mastered the same way.
Yeah.
It's not like the production was different. The fuck?
This has 2.6 million views.
Is that I'm a Bee?
Yeah. What the fuck?
2.6
This
million.
is so confusing.
Is it a song?
No, it's just a...
It just says I'm a bee?
He's just a bee.
It is
like,
not real.
He's just a bee, dude.
I feel like
If that floats your boat.
we're grasping at straws. There's no way that there's an I'm a Bee.
Look at this. It has
We're grasping
2.6
at
million views.
Oh, okay. What?
I like what you did there. You
I
took
can't believe that this is
Black
what-
Eyed Peas and slapped him across the face. Just look at him.
This is what gets views now.
This is from 7 years ago.
Dude, he must be rolling in that money.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a beat. I'm
He
a
is
beat.
raking it in.
I'm a beat. That's funny as fuck.
He's still making money
He's the
from
kid
this.
that's like, I'm a snake.
Yeah,
that kid.
That is this one.
Oh, no
Just look
shit.
at him.
That's another one. That's another one of them. Oh, that's snag.
Snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little sneaky
He's a snake.
I'm so slithery.
This sounds
sneaky,
very
I'm a
inappropriate.
snake. Slithering in your garden, catching me a mouse.
I guess he's a snake.
I'm a
I mean,
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm gathering from this video.
I mean,
I
today's
don't
day and age.
like that. That
you
makes
look-
me so fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, you
He
can
looks
identify
more like
as
a-
whatever you want. Just don't make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I guess nowadays he could just identify as a snake.
Yeah, yeah. If I could be a snake and not pay taxes,
And
that'd
he'd
be
probably
awesome.
have a yeah. He'd probably have his a gender prefix that he has to.
Cash for cash to cash.
C R orcs CR 75 million orcs.
You're just
What the fuck?
What's going on?
Why?
Well, boys, I think we're gonna be wrapping this up here shortly. I don't know about
Yeah.
you.
Same. I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas. We're just
When it got to the
regurgitating
point where
ideas.
we're doing off-key acapella of songs.
As if we ever have ideas
I'm a bee.
in the first place.
I mean, we all are just plagiarizing off of other. Not really. I mean, we're
How
all
come nobody ever
individual.
did? I'm a mosquito.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely make that noise. I mean, if we could hear them, other than when they're flying in your ear. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah, and then you're like slap. Always a slap follows that sound.
I don't think that's real. Just simulating bee noises.
Oh gosh.
What sound
Coming
could it
to-
be? What sound could a bee make that would be terrifying? Like what?
Like a Dronica sound.
Oh my god! If all of a sudden you just hear.
It's a bee. Sounds like Morse code. There's a bee. It's just a bee with a shield. And 216. He's got a Terminator gun.
Machines within, and we are done.
Wait, 1 second. We're gonna end it on one note. It's gonna be pretty funny.
Rapping on my song. Machines within. Machines within.
There's a 4-hour loop of this song. We all remember it.
Wait,
Oh,
we played
yeah.
this the other night, didn't we? Wait, did you listen?
No, I didn't.
We didn't even upload that episode.
No, we didn't. We talked about it
We
though.
did though.
Thank you for watching Clear Shots Podcast. I'm Graham Barney.
Thank you for watching. It's audio only.
Thanks for listening, folks. Appreciate it.
We're never getting signed.
Hours.
Just give up now.
Hours of good times.
Machines within.
Machines within. Thanks, folks. Enjoy your evening.
F the haters. F all the haters.
All the haters.
Machines within. Machines within.
I got a gun. I got a Terminator gun.
Clear Shots Podcast is produced and distributed for free. We don't pay anything to make it, and you don't pay anything to listen to it. The best way to hear Clear Shots Podcast is on YouTube. YouTube's going to have all of our full episodes, all of our clips, and also episodes of Clear Shots Plays, where we play video games and do our thing. Just search for us on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. If you're like me and you like doing other things while you listen to podcasts, check us out on SoundCloud. It's always going to have our latest episode. It only is going to have one episode at a time, but you'll be able to listen to the audio-only format, and it's the best way to listen to it while you're doing something else. You don't have to keep your screen on if you're listening on your phone or whatever. Check us out at soundcloud.com/ClearShotsPodcast. If you're on Facebook, check us out on Facebook as well. Like us, follow us. We always post new episodes. We always post clips. And we always post just random things here and there. Facebook.com/ClearShotsPodcast. Follow us on Twitter @ClearShotsPod. And we'll see you next time.